Hey folks, welcome back. So the other day, this would have been Friday after Thanksgiving. I went down to one of our jobs. Clay had a buncher tore up, had a busted hose. I had my 650K dozer, it was tore up, had a busted hose. So I went down there with all intention of getting that knocked out on Friday so I could have the weekend off-ish. They had already pulled the hose off of Clay's buncher, but they hadn't replaced it. So I run down and picked it up, threw it on the truck. I pulled a hose off of my machine. One end was completely busted. The green tree come around, slapped the side of the machine whenever Hunter was backing up. Wasn't really his fault, but hey, stuff happens when you work in the woods. So I get that hose off, run back up to the parts house. You know, it takes you a little while to get out of the woods, and luckily the parts house is right there in town, so it didn't take long. Boom, boom, 30 minutes, I'm back with a hose. Well, I test fit the ends. They put the wrong ends on my hose. It happens, they were the same size on the outside, they were a different thread, even though they were flat faced. But I was gonna try and book it down there this morning and do it before church, but I knew I wouldn't have enough time. It's 45 minutes one way to the job site, so we'll get into it in a little while. Just kind of giving y'all a up-to-date abridged version of everything to this point, and y'all get to watch me cuss and put some things together. There it goes. Let's tear down. So as I mentioned the other day, I accidentally built me a hose with the wrong ends on it. That one is correct. So we may proceed with our rat killing. Try and get this here hose snaked up through there. Get it hooked back in. Get everything kind of buttoned up on this one. Top it back off with fluids. Yeah. Get it topped off, walked out, and then we got to go down to the buncher and replace the hose on it. Where you at? Pull through that real quick. Oh, that was delicious. Over there. On that tee. I have to bring that in. This is the right wrench for that fitting too. No, 7/8. I should have known that. The John Deere fittings require a 13/16 end wrench, and the parts house fittings require 7/8. But out of old habit, I hopped out with my trusty 13/16, and that didn't work, so we'll do it the right way this time. There go that. when you do a whole pile of these, you get pretty quick at them. Even those that are down inside the floorboard. And for those of y'all that don't know, that there Antiseize is a lifesaver on these tractors. There's something about these floorboard bolts, they will grow in there and you won't never get them out without breaking. If you don't do a little shot of that, it don't take much. But if you ever dealt with Antiseize, you know that I will probably have this in my eyebrows before I'm done. Yep, there's another. Got that all access pass-through cab there. You don't find that on the low end models. And we'll speed it up a little. Get over there. She's aired down, boys. Space shuttle start sequence here. Stand by. This here top roller is not supposed to have any play. Not none, near at all. And watch this right here. Oh, there, yeah. Those bearings are shot. So in the morning, I'm gonna go ahead and run down to John Deere, get another one of them, and then we got to get some bottom rollers for the 550. So John Deere gets some more of my money tomorrow. Todd, I know you're gonna watch this. I would get them from you, but this is an emergent situation. It's gotta happen ASAP. And it'll cost me less fuel to run 45 minutes down the road than it will the shipping on just, you know, I gotta have 2 bottom rollers for the 550 and a top roller for the 450. So I'm sorry, you can get my business on the next undercarriage, and the next undercarriage, I don't know if it'll be on the 550 or the 650, but you're gonna get my money. Don't worry, you'll get it. Now we're gonna walk way back yonder and get the buggy. On to the next project. One of these big lines is busted on here. Trying to see. Okay, so it went to that side, which means it should go in. Yep, he's got a glove tied over there. And then we got a cover and some bolts to stick back on. We'll be good to go. All right, let me get up in here. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Donnie. Or Ronnie. There we go. Awesome. Now, this end of that gigantic hose. Look at that. Stay put. Just a minute. Oh, I'll get that in. Now, to get this other end. Guaranteed fun. Now that would make more sense. Also, make it harder to do this. We're gonna loosen that bottom up. Please be started. I think it is. Alright, so that's it. Headed to the house. 650's fixed, buncher's fixed. Got everything GPS'd off. I didn't bother recording any of that just because it was rough as all get out and you probably wouldn't got a whole lot out of it. It was just riding on the buggy. So, got some more stuff coming along. We're coming into planting season right now. I'm not sure the order or the timeline when all this stuff's going to come in, but that's going on. 3000 that we put the injection pump on. I'll put a card up there if I can remember to. It's coming back to get the injectors rebuilt. They've kind of worn to the point that it takes it a while to warm up when smoking. So I know it needs that. I've got to do some work on the power steering, on the actual steering box, steering column, whatever you want to call it. That's coming in. A couple other tractors, and I know Matt's working on some projects too, so we'll just have to see what all we get, but there's going to be plenty of them. So as always, we appreciate you folks watching. Subscribe if you hadn't, ring the bell so you know when we got stuff coming out. Comment down below to let us know, what you think about everything, and we'll catch y'all later. See you on the next one.